Hi guys, let me show you two different ways to produce the charts. I will call them hypertilers because not because it's rhyme, but it's because it's not a normal tilers in which you the graphical tools like Spotify and then Power BI can offer, but we have to tweak it a little bit. Okay, so the idea is this: you have the global view in upfront here with all the market or all the items all the categories. So you can compare them like for like, depending on whatever you want to view. So you can view by line, you can view side by side as well. So depending on whatever you do, you compare the global all of them. And then those are the locals guys. So each of them individually in one chart, and then you can see the overall trends of the mm, uh, the 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 market or the segment or whatever the categories you want to break it down. Okay, so uh, normally if you put all the guys together like this, then you can see the trend of the big guys only, and the small guys they will be like one dot or one line. So it wasn't very helpful just to put them all together in the global, but you can see the total trend as well be, and then you see the big and small component as well. So that's why the global comes in. And then in the local one you can just see it doesn't matter, you can contribute 10k or 1k or maybe 100. It doesn't matter, the chance will come out anyway. So it will be very helpful to combine the global modes and then the local mode all together. Okay, and then you can also change them all different, depends on what you want to display. You can just change them into different displaying mode, and then you can present your work or your stories. Okay, so that's the understanding. And the second thing is, this one, because of the global and local thing, you can actually turn off one of them. So for example, if you want the only the global mode, you just click on the global, and then of course for apps Power BI, then you have to fix the setting or the array a little bit, array parameter a little bit. But for many other uh, rendering tools, you can actually when you disable the other components, the chart will be uh, elastic or scaled automatically to use a full um, uh, frame or the full display. Okay, so that's how it works in here. Okay, so there are two ways to do this. There are two ways, and I will show you the two ways. Okay, so the first thing, let me start with the blank tilers, and then let me start with the blank chart, like the blank page like this, and I will show you the first method. Okay, so here you go. So we have everything in here already, and then I just pick the market in the legend, the month in the F, the X or the base, and then the values will be on the Y or the left, and then I have the global. That's it. The global it just like this only, and then you don't have to you don't have to do anything else. So you need three columns, one for the left, one for the base, and then one for the split or the fill. So uh, you need to customize the chart a little bit because the first thing is like it's sorted by all the columns are sorted by the big values in here, and we want the monthly order. So we go to time here, and then it just sort it to the monthly order, and then sort it by ascending. But then you can see here the April and August are sorted together because they are A, and then D, and then F. Okay, so this alphabetical order, and then you don't like that. So in Power BI, actually, you can sort the one column by another column like this one, and then you can see the better view of the data, right? So you have the April, May, June, July, and then August for 22, and then until December 22, you have the next one will be the Jan 23, and December 23 also the next one will be Jan 24. Okay, so the order is the calendar order, not the alphabetical order anymore, and then you are good to go. Okay, so you can do some um, cleansing or cleaning of the view in order for to have the clean views for the your audience. But for this video, I would okay. I would do it anyway because I want you to remind to remind you one more time. So the first thing is to clean the title. So I will clean the X title, the Y, and then also I want to put the title of the chart all together, absorb all the together in the same title. So I will do monthly revenue by market. So the three part of the chart will be combined all together in the same title, and then I will put the legend on the um, bottom center, and then I turn off the title of the, and then it will click in. Okay, so this one is not for this video. I just want to remind you about the previous video a little bit. Now we go to, this is the global levels. But then when we go to the local level, we only need uh, to copy this one, and then we change uh, the the multiple layer in here, and then have local. There is a little bit technical problem with the with Power BI because it doesn't allow you to color and then to split by the same axis. So in order to overcome this one, you just duplicate the column. So there's two way to duplicate, and then you have to take a note of this. The first one is you right click and then new column in here, and then you duplicate. So this one is good, very easy, and then it looks like you just add one more column. I will show you the second ways because you can just copy everything from one workbook to another workbook. So you right click on the table, and then you choose edit. This one is the uh, Power Query method. So it will open the Power Query view, and then you can add one more column. So I will go to the add column, and I duplicate the column here. I will call this one market dupe, which is the duplicate of the column. So you can see here, this is before. You don't have the column at the bottom on the right here, but then in here you have they actually they are the same thing. So this column and this column, they are the same thing. And then you go to the home page, and then you just close and apply, so it will apply the new column here for you, and then you can split. After this, you can see we have three markets altogether already. And then if you want to fix the view to make it line for line with this one, so you need three rows and then one column. So this local view uh, will will be line for line with this uh, this is global. Okay, so you can see in here, you can see the overall chain, you can see the big and small components, but you cannot see, just in case this is a good this is a good case in which you are lucky, everybody is in the same page, so you don't have like a very small guy to display next to the big guy, and then you cannot see the small one. So you have to zoom out, and then you have to look in by the local like this, and then you need the tiling factor, or in this case it's like the market is a tiling factor. Small note on this one, if you want all the chains to be independent, you need to uncheck the share y-axis in here. So everybody will be independent of each other, and then you choose scale to fit. You can see this is the before and this is after. So actually, for Malaysia and Indonesia, because the number is a little bit smaller than the rest, so if you uncheck this one, because this one use before I scale to fit, it use a global scale, so everybody will be scaled up to Singapore. But then if you check this one, everybody will be independent, and then therefore the chains, the local chain of Indonesia and Malaysia will be reviewed for you to comment and everything. Okay, so this is the first, and then I wouldn't recommend you to use this one. Why? Because of this. So assuming that you want to change this one to the other options, so let me uh, use the canvas setting here, and then I will make the customize to the width. In this case, the width is 1200 pixels, but then I want to make it double this one in order to use the space in here to compare line for line. Actually, you can use the bottom here as well, but I will use the right one. Okay, so assuming that you want uh, to change the view by from voice from the bars here to the lines, and then those two will be independent, and you have to do it one by one. So you have to change this one to lines, and then change this one to line as well. Okay, so you need to do two things, and then this one, if you want to like update the markers to provide more visual cues to your eyes or to your audience eyes, then you need to update this one, and then you have to update this one as well. So basically they are independent guys, and then if you have, actually if you have like two of them, it's not that bad. It's okay, you just duplicate, and then you can just do it one by one, not a lot of time. But then if you have many of them, it will be very troublesome, and then you eventually you have to uh, think up another method in order to reduce your workload. Otherwise you work, you spend a very long hour just to beautify the charts. Okay, so let me show you the second method, and I will call this one hyper. So it will be hypertilers. So the hyper method is the solution is in this case we use the two charts to draw the same thing, to draw the underlying data, the same underlying data. But the hyper method will be different. The hyper method, we use one single chart only to draw the duplicate data. So I use DAX in this case to duplicate the data, and then I will display the global mode and then the local mode at the same time. Okay, so let us start with DAX. This is the first example of the DAX for this series, by the way. So uh, moving to the model, and then I will make a new table with DAX. So I will call this one T2, which is table number 2, and then this one I will call it hyper, so that you know that this one will be the for the hyper chart, and then I will do the advanced. Okay, let me zoom this one out a little bit, otherwise it's very difficult to see. uh, I can see, but then in the video it will be very difficult. uh, okay, so I will do two things. So the first one is a global, so I will use var S1 for the table 1, uh, or step 1. Okay, let me step 1, which is I add the one more column to the table monthly, which is this table, by the way. uh, I will add the column code tie, and then I will name this one market global. Okay. I do the same thing, just copy the thing over here, step 2. I will tie this one by market as well, but then I will plus the ma in here. So meaning that this one will be the local, because this one everybody will have the same label, which is the global label, and this one will be local by Indonesia, by Malaysia, and by Singapore. Okay, so now I have two of them. Actually, they are the same thing, but the tagging is a little bit different in this case. Let me show you the difference later after I complete the whole thing. Now, I have two steps, which is in this case, two tables. How can I merge the two tables all together? So DAX actually provide us the tool, which is union tool, and then I just return the union of the step 1 and then step 2 all together, and then we have the one single table. Okay, so let me see why the market is in the number. Oh, sorry. This one in Outreach and in other environment is the plus, but then in Excel and then in Power BI DAX, it will be the N instead, which is a good thing actually, because we can split the numbers and the text in the different parts, but it is sometimes it also I forget because I use Outreach a lot, and then I move to here Power BI, and then I just cannot remember the rules. Okay, so now I will show you the two tables in here. The first one is D1. We imported before, and then the second one with the T2 hyper. And then the only difference thing is this column tie here. You see in here statistic and then the time year month, but in here you can see the start and then this one. This is because uh, I I I added the one new column in here for both. Okay. Now, this one is called the blended source, which is we blend the two sources together in the same place, and then which is very helpful for us to implement this tiler. We want the two scales or two levels in the same view, and then that's why we have the tie. Let me show you the picture first. I rather copy the whole thing from here to here so that I can use the format I have in this case, and I replace the columns. Okay. Now this is the place where you have to be very careful, because this is a view, but then you might end up with one single view using the two um, tables differently. It's like, how can I put it? It's like you and your brother share the same pants. Okay, so you guys somehow this is a common thing, and then you and your brother here use the same thing. So it will be, I don't even know how it pans out anyway. So but then the thing is, it will be very difficult for Power BI to handle this case unless you have advanced techniques. So in this case, I have to be very careful, and I replace one by one. So the ma here will be replaced by the ma here, and then you can see this one cannot work anymore because you use the columns from the two tables, and without any without any measure, dynamic measure in this case, and then it doesn't work. Okay, so the second one I will replace the same thing. So this T2 will be replaced by this thing, and then the last one, which is, you can see here, is also wrong, right? It gives you the wrong idea about the pictures and the numbers as well. And then the last thing is uh, this thing come to here, and then finally you have the chart. Although you can see the difference as well, because in this table you have sorted the monthly column by the calendar already, but then in this table, the new table one, you didn't do it, or I didn't do it, and then now I have to do it. I have to, first thing I need to sort this one. I think I sorted already because of the, okay, sort by this monthly, and then sort by ascending. Okay, so you can see here actually the alphabetical order instead of the calendar order, and then I have to sort this one again one more time. So basically, because they are the two different tables, and then I have to do it again for this one. So I click in here and I sort by this one. Okay, so there you go. So in this case, uh, you have the global. Actually, this one, if you are very conscious about number, this one is the case of double counting, because you have the number from table. You look into the pictures. Look into the formula, because you have the numbers from the step one, and then you have the number from step two as well. Uh, it will be difficult uh, to observe the double counting here, but then if you tie the chart like this, you will see. There you go. So if you change this one to 3, 4 rows and this one into one column, you will get it back to uh, the chart you have in this in here. Okay. Now you can see this one. Everybody in here in the local scale will be transformed to the global one. So everybody will be scale subject to this very tall bar like this. And then you don't like it because you don't like you want to bring out the local chance as well. So you go to the y-axis here, and then you unshare the y, and then you scale it up to the independent scale, and then you bring out all the local chance, and everybody will be equal in this picture. Okay, so there you go. So you have a good chart already. I think I have to uh, before going to further refining, I show you the relationship between this view and then this DAX, and then you can fix the view. So for example, if you want to give some space for the in front of the market like this, you can go to here, and then you give some space. So instead of using this slash, you can use a space like this and enter. So you can see here, everybody in here will be space. And this global like this, you don't want to to give the label like market slash global like this. You may want to do something like uh, overall by market, something like that. So it depends. And then after this, you will uh, have the the chart like this. Okay, so it's done. So you can actually modify or edit your chart by using DAX expressions in here. So now there is a little bit problem with this chart, because I want to put global up front, so, and everybody else will be below. Okay, so I don't want like global as a bottom like this. So what I do is just I add one more column called die uh, die AZ, which is from A to Z, and then I give this one A. The second one I do the same thing. Let me break this one down to the second row, and then you can see the pattern. Otherwise, it's very difficult to follow. Okay, so the second thing, I do the same thing. I will add another column called tie AZ, and then I will give B and then N. Okay, I will give some space here. Later we can read ma. Okay, so this what does it say? It says that this one is the order by section A, and then this one is the order by section B plus the market. Section A we only have the global ball, so it's we don't need to plus anything. But section B we have to plus the market. Okay, so after this we will have one more column in here, so it will be tie AZ after this one. Okay, so I click enter, and then you can see the Thai AZ is here already. Okay, so in order to sort this one in upfront, I need to sort this Thai column by Thai AZ, which is from A to Z, and then there you go. The order is reversed already, or like applied already. So you can sort by whatever orders you want to define, but the trick is you have to add one more column here, and then you have to define what you want to sort. So in this case, I sort by two sections: section A, which is for global; section B for local. And then for section B, I will sort the market by the alphabetical order, which is Indonesia up front, and then Malaysia, and then Singapore. Okay. Now, I will show you the beauty of this one compared to the previous solution. So in this solution, when you want to move from here, which is the bar charts, to here, which is a line chart, you have to do a lot of things. But then for this one, because they are in the same page or the same view like this, it will be very easy for you. Let me open expand the page, the page size a little bit in order to put the two side by side. So this one I will put 2004. And here like this. This is very ridiculous for reporting, because normally people won't use this kind of like big screen for reporting, but then for learning purposes we just use the canvas size like this in order to compare. Okay, so I just go back to the this one, and I change this one to the line chart, and then I change this one to I add more markers in the lines, and then that's it. You can see it's very useful in this case to just use the to combine the two scales, in this case global scale and local scale, all together in the same place. Okay, I will show you the another option for other charts, right? For Power BI charts. I will expand this one a little bit more or at the bottom. So I will use maybe uh, 1015. Okay, so I have more space below here. And then I will change this one to the mm, side by side, or the dots in here. So I think this one is okay. I just compare the market side by side, and then I put the local market in here. I'm just a little bit how to say it, uncomfortable about the way Power BI do it, which is like to give space here for the dot. So the way Power BI do it is just uh, give space in between here to match this line for line with this. Okay, let me uh, zoom this one out a little bit in order for you to see the actual picture. Okay, so what it does here is just to match this one with the three. So this one has one market only, but it has have three, so it gives some space in order to match the other market. Okay, so that's what it does, and I feel a little bit uncomfortable because it there's still more space, and you're supposed to use the space a little bit more in order to mm, you don't have to like give a lot of space like this. Other than that is fine. I think other than that is okay. Now I go back to the fit mode, and then I will show you the another option, which is the this option. Okay, so this one, to be honest, this one doesn't help for the local, uh, because this one everybody will be at 100, but then in the global mode you can see this. So the thing here is, not everybody, not every chart option can work with this combination. But then you, if you want to, actually, if you want to show the global and the local all together, and then you can just use this trick. Okay, let me summarize the trick. The first thing is to blend or to combine the two scales together, the global scale and then the local scale, all together in the same place. Step two will be drawing um, the tie chart with this source. This is the combined source, and then split the chart, the big chart, into a smaller chart with the tie factor here, or the tie column here. Okay, and then you have to enter the chart type in order to see which one work for you. This one I think works, this one works, this one works, this one doesn't. It doesn't make sense for me to put the 100% for everybody in this chart. Okay.